picture this. It's November 2018 in the quiet town of Milton, West Virginia. The local police department starts getting frantic calls. Residents are terrified. There are masked bandits stumbling through backyards, looking disoriented, swaying back and forth and acting aggressive. Naturally, everyone assumes the worst: rabies, a zombie raccoon outbreak. Officers arrive on the scene, nets ready, prepared to quarantine these sick animals. But after catching a few, they realize something strange. These raccoons aren't foaming at the mouth because of a virus. They're just hammered, completely wasted. They had been raiding fermented crab apples, having the absolute time of their lives before passing out in the police station. It's a hilarious headline, but it begs a bigger question. Was this just a mistake? Or do animals actually like getting buzzed? Welcome to Whale Facts, and today we are diving into the wild, wobbly world of nature's party animals. Let's find out if animals get drunk on purpose. While those West Virginia raccoons might have just been accidental binge drinkers, there is one species that definitely orders another round on purpose. Pack your bags because we are heading to the Caribbean island of St. Kitts. This island is famous for two things: beautiful beaches and the green vervet monkeys. These monkeys are the poster children for party animals. About 300 years ago, they developed a taste for fermented sugarcane left in the fields by rum producers. Fast forward to today, and they've graduated from chewing cane to stealing cocktails right out of tourists' hands. But why? Is it just for the buzz? Evolutionary biologist Robert Dudley proposed something called the Drunken Monkey Hypothesis. He argues that our attraction to alcohol isn't just a bad habit, it's an ancient survival trait. In the wild, the smell of ethanol means one thing: ripe fruit. Ripe fruit means sugar, and sugar means massive energy. So millions of years ago, loving the smell of booze meant you found the best food. The monkeys in St. Kitts prove this isn't just about calories anymore. Researchers have found that their drinking habits are shockingly similar to humans. Studies show that the majority of these monkeys are social drinkers. They'll have a sip if it's available, but they know when to stop. However, about 15% are heavy drinkers and 5% are total alcoholics, literally drinking until they pass out or get into fights. And here is the kicker. Just like humans, the teenage monkeys drink the most. Young vervets have been observed chugging drinks faster and more recklessly than the older, more responsible adults. So if you ever see a monkey stealing a strawberry daiquiri on a beach, don't judge him. He's just following his evolutionary destiny, and maybe going through a rebellious phase. Now, while the monkeys in St. Kitts are actively seeking out happy hour, most animals in nature are just victims of chemistry. Alcohol isn't something humans invented. It's just what happens when yeast meets sugar and warmth. It's natural fermentation. And for some creatures, this turns a regular lunch into a public intoxication charge. Take the cedar waxwing, for example. These beautiful birds are notorious for FUI, flying under the influence. In late autumn, berries on trees can freeze and thaw, accelerating fermentation. When a flock descends on a row of these spiked berries, it's chaos. Alcohol messes with their motor skills, leading to birds crashing into windows, fences, and even slow-moving cars. Wildlife centers actually have drunk tanks for birds. Quiet cages where they can sleep it off, hydrate, and fly home without a headache. But the insects handle it even worse. Honeybees can get drunk on fermented nectar, but the hive has a zero-tolerance policy. Alcohol makes bees sloppy navigators, and they might lead the hive to danger. So beehives actually have bouncer bees. If a worker becomes back stumbling and smelling like booze, the guard bees will physically block them from entering. In extreme cases, they might even bite the drunk bees' legs off to teach them a lesson. Talk about a harsh designated driver. And we can't forget the moose. You've probably seen the viral photos from Sweden of a moose stuck in an apple tree. It happens more often than you'd think. A massive 1,000-pound animal eats too many fermented apples, loses its balance, and ends up tangled in the branches, looking totally confused. It's funny to look at, but a drunk moose is actually incredibly dangerous. Mood swings and antlers are a bad combination. Speaking of massive animals, we have to talk about the biggest party legend of them all: the drunken elephant. You might have heard the story. Elephants in Africa eat the marula fruit, get completely wasted, and stumble around the savannah falling over. There's even a famous 1974 documentary called Animals Are Beautiful People that shows this happening. It's a hilarious clip that teachers have shown in classrooms for decades. But here is a whale fact truth bomb. It's a total myth. Biologist Steve Morris from the University of Bristol crunched the numbers, and the math just doesn't add up. Elephants are huge, we are talking 3 to 6 tons. The marula fruit only naturally ferments to about 3% alcohol. For an elephant to get even slightly buzzed, it would need to consume about 1,400 well-fermented fruits all at once. That is roughly 7 gallons of pure juice consumed instantly. If they ate them slowly, their massive metabolism would burn off the alcohol before they could feel a thing. The drunken behavior in that famous movie? It was likely staged, or the animals were drugged for the camera. So why do elephants act weird around marula trees? Scientists believe they aren't drunk on alcohol. They might be high on beetle pupae that live in the tree bark, which contain a mild neurotoxin. Or more simply, they are just happy to be eating their favorite sweet treat. So the elephant isn't the drunk uncle at the party. He's just really excited about the dessert table. If the elephant is the lightweight of the animal kingdom, who is the true heavyweight champion? It's not a bear, and it's not a whale. It is a tiny rat-like creature found in the jungles of Malaysia called the pin-tailed tree shrew. Do not let its size fool you. This little guy is a drinking machine. Its favorite food is the nectar of the birdum palm, which naturally ferments in the flower buds to reach an alcohol content of up to 3.8%. That is basically a light beer. Researchers found that these tree shrews spend hours every night sipping this nectar. Relative to their body weight, they consume the equivalent of 9 glasses of wine every single night. If a human drank that much, they would be stumbling, slurring words, and texting their exes. But the pin-tailed tree shrew? It shows zero signs of intoxication. It doesn't wobble. It doesn't slow down. They have evolved a metabolism that processes alcohol so efficiently that it breaks down before it can reach their brain. They are the only animals in the world that can drink us under the table and never get a hangover. So there you have it. From the party animal monkeys of St. Kitts who steal your cocktails, to the poor birds flying under the influence, and the myth-busted elephants who are just enjoying a sugar rush. Nature is full of surprises and apparently plenty of alcohol. Whether they do it on purpose or just by accident, it seems the animal kingdom has its fair share of wild nights. Thank you for hanging out with us today on Whale Facts. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. It helps the algorithm more than you know. Share this with a friend who acts like a drunk monkey. And make sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss a new discovery. Stay curious, stay safe, and remember, don't fly under the influence. See you in the next video.